This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. The Hornets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Here's Williams. Oh, and jam by Williams.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Now, here's Harper. Kicks it out to Giannis. Murray outside. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Giannis dunks it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
To the left side wing. Out to Miller. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Miller with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. 4-point game.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Down low. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know where Wiggins' explosiveness comes from, though, right? His parents, a world-class sprinter and an NBA player. Now that is platinum-level DNA.
Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Harper, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Harper's shot good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the timeout called here by Teron Lue. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. It's all about Antetokounmpo by himself. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Murray. Miller, no luck. On offense, here are the Clippers. 6-point game. Christie. Rebound by Murray. Giannis left side. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here is Miller. Nothing on the board.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Christie. Following the basket by Giannis. .146 left in the first. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back. And he gets it to go.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Clippers trail by 14. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Here's Bryant. And he drops it in from the low post.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And I must say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Bryant. After the basket by Los Angeles. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 3. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Stewart up top. And a miss there on the triple.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Out to Bridges. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Hornets lead by 14.
Hornets, 25.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. A 3 from Quickly. Hornets with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And he gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 16.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Quickly. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Miller. And the Clippers miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Hits the three-point bomb. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw good for Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. Hornets leading by 17. Stolen by Zubac. Astor quickly. Back to Carter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bryant. Bridges outside. No good with the triple. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Down by 15. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Hornets leading by 17. Pass to Bryant. Shoots the three. And Jones pulls it down.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And so here's Charlotte. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Bryant. Looking to get back on track here. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Hornets ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Christopher. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. They set the pick. Here's Bryant. And he makes good on the layup. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Christopher. Pass to Bryant. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Clippers trailed by 17. Here's Christie. Finished off the break.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Harden. That shot off. Hornets leading by 15. Outside Williams. Miller outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the paint. And now the Clippers on the break. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Here's Harper. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Hornets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Clippers trail by 14. The drive by Mitchell. Murray with the defensive effort. And here's the fast break. And here's Harper from the arc. They grab their own miss. Murray outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Harper. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Charlotte with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Miller, no luck. Clippers trailed by 15. Mitchell wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Harper. The 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Christie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Christie's got 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Murray outside. Here's Williams. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And here's Harper from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harper's got his second basket of the night.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Mitchell. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Keegan Murray.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Time now to...
Oh, man! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
On the wing, Murray. Here's Miller. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 6 points from Brandon Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
You were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets double every single time.
Yeah, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player. and does all of it at an elite level.
Harper's shot's good.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Hornets leading by 15. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And here's Miller outside. And the three ball is good. Miller's got 9 points.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Here's Miller. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Around the back and lays it in. 11 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 16-point game. Outside for Martin. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So the wing on the left. Outside Bryant. Stewart trying to get open. A second chance effort. Pass to Christopher. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Count that bucket. Bryant got 7 points here in this quarter. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
With the drive, an easy 2 points on the layup. Christopher's got his second bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Out of hand on it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. 50 seconds left in the third. Sinks the three-pointer. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Christopher. That shot misses. Excellent defense there from Zubac.
As the game has worn on, I mean, they've had real trouble protecting the rock.
Clippers ball.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Rozier. Scoreless thus far.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Terry Rozier is a reliable and experienced player, so he knows how to lead his team.
The shot's good from Bryant. Bryant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Right side, Jones. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their transition game at
65.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Hornets leading by 16. And here's Bryant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Jones. Rebound by Christopher. And the Hornets with possession here. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And he just big boy right there. The height advantage he's got down low. Really difficult for them to defend.
Bryant's shot is good.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
And the dunk by Bryant.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And they pick up 2. Bryant's got 28 points for the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Coming onto the floor for your players. Number 4.
Here's Bryant.
Donovan Mitchell.
We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
They get the rebound. Outside for Murray. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 20 points for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Clippers trail by 19. In the corner, it's Wiggins. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The drive by Mitchell. And then Cam down as he goes right over Mark Williams.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Christie. No good from outside. Hornets leading by 19 points. Murray outside. Williams a screen. And Antetokounmpo. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. On the wing, Williams. Miller outside. Buries it down low. And the Hornets lead by 21.
This is where Miller relies on his moxie and agility inside the paint.
And there it is for him. Outside Harper. In it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And he drives in. Christie can't make it. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Charlotte. Giannis is double. Outside Williams. Miller outside. Wiggins with some nice D. Clippers trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against Los Angeles.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Miller. 54 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that one's good by Giannis.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Poked away, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Miller with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Miller inside. And the layup falls. And so here's Charlotte. It's an 18-point lead. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. Have a chance for another one at the stripe.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Miller. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
So no problem for